Hello. My topic this evening is fun in the rain. I was going to do something incredibly meta, but I just thought I'd get very simple. There is bad rain. Bad rain is that wet stuff, you know, it comes from the heavens. It's just incredibly awful when we're just trying to get home and things start to go bad. It's sad we get soaked through. You just have that miserable, low-down, horrible occasion that things are getting worse. You're trying to get home, it's a bit windy, it's going to get everywhere it leaks in. You've got to drive in it. How dangerous is it driving down that motorway when the rain is just horrible and you're going through this experience of terror as you're passing a highly charged truck as it's thundering down the road at 60 and you're doing 70 just to get past it, and you really don't know what's going to happen. And it says it all. She's pissed off. She's totally pissed off. Do you know that feeling? I think you do, yeah? You just got that, oh, please, why? I don't want any more rain. That cold, miserable, dank feeling inside. It's just getting worse and worse and worse and worse. But there are some people don't have this problem. What they do is they just say, well, it's rain, it's wet. I mean, they're keen for the camera, really. I mean, they're not fussed about the bloody rain. They're actually just like, whoa, I'm having my picture taken. But they've got this attitude of, well, it's happening, so let's get on with it. Well, why not? I mean, people have fun in the rain. I mean, some of them manage to sit underneath umbrellas and have a barbecue in the rain, and some people want to splash about in the rain, and they just have a dynamic time. What they do is they take what they're going through and they turn it into something fun. They live with it. They experience it. Isn't this a beautiful photo? The smiles on those kids' faces is just like, wow, how experiential is that? What they're doing is they're taking the moment and living in it. They're loving it. I mean, you've got a YouTube thing on, mate, but no, it's really just taking that moment, enjoying it for what it is, and then saying, well, that was different. What did I do? I went down to the playground. The playground's shit, but we had a laugh. Do you remember that time we all put on blue paper bags? No, plastic bags. Do you remember that time? I mean, that is a Facebook picture if ever I saw one. I mean, I'm actually hiding around the back there because I don't do Facebook. But it's amazing. You get to do fun things with people that you care about in the rain. If you're not, then you can have a really nice umbrella. I mean, it's a bit leery, but it's okay. You can accessorize them. There's good things about the rain. And also, when you've been in the rain, you've been through an experience. You want to get dry. And what do? You go home and you run a bath. Confusing, but possible. And why do you run a bath? Because you want to get in the water again. You've been enjoying yourself surreptitiously. That's a good reason to get in the bath as well. I mean, what's not to like? A drink in the bath. Another stunning photo, I think. And I just really, really like the idea of getting wet and then getting warm and getting comfortable and understanding that you've just been through something and you're going to go through another experience now. You get toasty warm. Okay, this is a little bit archetypal. Not many people have this kind of fire at home, but you know that feeling of like, okay, now I'm comfortable. I feel loved. I can care for myself. How wonderful. I'll make myself a nice hot beverage of choice. Warm bucky is supposed to be good. And you can just start to think, right, hot beverage, maybe something to go along with it, something that I like. Oh, what's not to like? Cake. It's an excuse to eat cake. Rain can become an excuse for cake. Rain can become an excuse for you to love yourself. You've been through an experience, have another experience. Choose to see that this is just an opportunity to curl up warm with a loved one and just say, wow, we just went through something. That was a bit amazing, and now we're going to have some more fun. Or at least just relax. The whole thing about it is that we're living in the liminal. People like experiences. We all try to drive ourselves to opportunities to feel things. I chose to do this because I wanted to feel the fear. I also believe that what happens is we actually live in the margins and moving between the margins. What we're doing is we're going from the rain, from the cold, from the misery, to the warmth, the looking after, being looked after, allowing ourselves to be looked after by other people who care for us. And that's what I thoroughly recommend, and what I thoroughly incite people to do, is to go away, splash about in the rain, do dynamic things, and eventually When you've got bored of that or it comes to an end, then go and do something different and enjoy the difference, because it is in the difference that we live.